How's it going, guys? Taki here, back with a new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at loot from 120 fishing. Before we jump into the breakdown, let's quickly just finish off 120 fishing. And there we go. I'm just going to hop over and buy the cape really quick and then we'll do the breakdown. There are two important things that I need to mention before we take a look at the loot. First, I had 60 mil fishing before the deep sea fishing area was released, so I essentially didn't generate much of anything in terms of profit post 99 to that point from the waterfall area. And second, the fishing that I did to get to 99 didn't generate any profits either, as I 99'd on barbarian fishing and alked everything that I got. What you are seeing today is based on 45 mil XP, but I have made calculations to help people out that are considering doing this skill right now. I got a little over 180k urchin points from my time at the Prif waterfall, which is worth a nice 1.8 mil XP. I spent about 20k or so before this if I had to guess, but that 1.8 is a really decent bonus. Now let's go on to the main price check. You can see in my inventory I've got everything that I've gotten from fishing over this time. My main loot tab is going to be worth 115 mil, and if you can see, I have a lot of sharks and swordfish. A lot of those came from just using the granite lobster and just depositing what I got from that back when I was doing the waterfall fishing. I did fish around 2,000 of the rocktails that you see at the living rock caverns, but basically all of this came from a combination of those pouches and the deep sea fishing area. One last thing to note, around 98% of what you see here came from just the swarm fishing spot. Now let's go into the breakdown. Using what I've made, you can value your fishing XP at anywhere between 2.5 to 5.5 GP profit per XP. A couple of things go into this. First, I used a ton of prismatic stars, lamps, and OP promos that they gave to us over the years, and that cut significantly into the profits that you see on the screen. But I do know from tracking this extensively that these figures are accurate. Second, almost all of my fishing gains were made before the Grace of the Elves was released, and this adds a considerable amount of profit to your returns outside of the loot tab that you just saw. You can expect a cool 100 to 300k additional profit per hour that you fish based on my testing of about 15 mil fishing XP. And finally, I didn't do much swift sail fishing for the loot that I have, but that does give you a little bit of a boost over your profits if you can 100% watch the fishing spots as they move around. But to me, that defeats the purpose of getting these AFK gains. If you're using bonus XP or not, this will leave you with an expected profit from level 99 of 230 to 500 mil total, excluding the potential profit that you would make from the Grace of the Elves. If you're considering going for 120 fishing in the future, I'd advise you to do it after you go for 120 thieving, because you'll be able to extremely AFK with the porters that you will receive from doing Prif thieving. It's common for me to fish multiple inventories worth of fish without ever having to interact with my game using the Grace of the Elves with porters. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look at my loot tab, and until next time, Taki out.